In Northern Ireland, police have launched a hate incident investigation after a bonfire, topped with an effigy depicting Channel migrants, was set ablaze in Moyghashel, County Tyrone. The bonfire featured a boat carrying mannequins wearing life jackets, alongside banners that read, "Stop the boats," "Veterans before refugees," and "Stop illegal immigration." An Irish tricolour flag was also displayed on the bonfire. The bonfire was lit on Thursday night as part of a unionist tradition ahead of the July 12th parades celebrating the Protestant loyal orders, despite police categorizing it as a hate incident. Politicians and religious leaders have condemned the bonfire as racist, threatening, and offensive. The Police Service of Northern Ireland stated, "Police are here to help those who are or who feel vulnerable, to keep people safe." The Moyghashel Bonfire Association defended the display, calling it an expression of our disgust at the ongoing crisis of illegal immigration. John McDowell, the Archbishop of Armagh and the Church of Ireland's primate, labeled the effigy racist, threatening, and offensive, adding that it has nothing whatsoever to do with Christianity or with Protestant culture. In fact, it is inhuman and deeply sub-Christian. Malachy Quinn, a Social Democratic and Labour Party councillor, remarked that Dungannon, the town next to Moyghashel, is a proud, multicultural town. Those responsible for this hateful display claim to be celebrating British culture. Let's be clear, racism and intimidation are not culture. This isn't pride, it's poison. It is an affront to every decent person in our community. Colm Gildernew, a Sinn Féin assemblyman, described the display as an absolutely disgusting act, fueled by sickening racist and far-right attitudes, stating that it amounted to a clear incitement to hatred. Eddie Roof, an Alliance Party councillor, noted, "Every year we see incidents of hate and intimidation associated with bonfires, and this behavior is entirely unacceptable." Chief Constable John Butcher acknowledged that while the celebrations across the country are a valued part of Northern Ireland's local history and culture, he stressed the importance of marking these events in a way that respects the backgrounds and cultures of everyone who shares these neighborhoods. He asserted, "There is no place for hate or intimidation, only space for celebration that welcomes and celebrates rather than divides." Officers would take firm and proportionate action to ensure safety over the weekend and would review the events afterward with key stakeholders. A spokesman for the Democratic Unionist Party stated that bonfires are a historic and cultural tradition that dates back to the fires lit to welcome the arrival of King William III, but emphasized that the placing of flags, effigies, or other items on bonfires is not part of that tradition and should not take place.